Alright, can you guys hear me now? I guess I need to fix the sound a little bit. Hi, can you guys hear me now? Shut up, Vic. Yeah, I was wondering why no one is responding to me. It's because the audio wasn't set up. Where is the sound in this game? Like, you got graphics, you got visual. Oh, here we go. Gameplay, user interface, audio. Okay. All right. How is this? Can you guys hear me properly according to the game sound, or should I raise the game sound, or is it good the way it is? Because I want to enjoy Wasteland 3. That's why I'm not streaming it. I want to play it and enjoy it. Anyone who didn't stream games, it's a completely different experience because you have to be entertaining. You gotta talk with the audience. Alright. I want to enjoy Wasteland 3. That's why I'm not streaming it. I want to play it and enjoy it. How about now? Anyone who didn't stream games, it's is this better now? Lower the music? Okay. Is this better now? Is this good? Waiting for confirmation from the chat and then we can go. Lower the music? Okay. Okay, people want to raise the music now. Oh, whatever. Is there an echo? Okay, well, why is there an echo? Let's see. I mean, I'm talking here, right? So, I don't know. I mean, it's just the audio capture. There's nothing else going on, so there shouldn't be an echo. Alright, let's look at the difficulty. Now, the harder the difficulty, the more longer it will take for me to finish this game. And I don't think I want to play this that much, to be honest. It's not a favorite game of mine. So, Supernova. Enemies have more health, deal more damage. You must eat, drink, sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb condition can only be healed with bed rest. Weapons and armor, blah blah blah. You can sleep inside your ship. Alright. I'll go with hard. Man, so like this game is made by the same people who made Fallout New Vegas. And I was like really excited when it came out. I was like, oh my god, this is finally going to be a good role-playing game. And my god, did I not get hit by a massive wall of disappointment. They even reused entire quest lines from Fallout New Vegas, if you can believe it. It's how lazy they are. Yeah, and the game was boring, and it had some very, very cringy stuff as well. Oh, and every single white guy in this game, except for the scientist, is either evil or incompetent. There is no in between. This is false advertisement. No woman in the game has hair like this. Outer woke. More like outer soy. Man, I really hate this type of humor. This is Californian humor. Every female is fully clothed and has a short haircut. What's wrong with the audio, man? What do you mean no sound? Oh, is there no game audio? Yeah, I mean, don't blame me, blame OBS. Let's see, audio input capture. Alright, we go to properties. It's the Yeti microphone, but I'll put it on default. There we go. And the audio output capture should be also on default. So what do you mean boomer audio? I mean, it's default. There's nothing else that I can do about it. Maybe like on display capture? Oh, display capture is fine. So the audio is not boomer, it's professional audio. It's OBS default, best audio on the internet. Now let me look a little bit. It's not made by old Obsidian. Obsidian doesn't exist anymore. It's just Social Justice Warriors. It's like the writers don't know how the basic human interaction works. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's the same with comics and whatnot. I don't know, like, can you guys hear the game now? Let me see if there's anything to hear. Can you hear the clicking when I move this? Best audio on the internet. Now let me look a little bit. It's not made by old Obsidian. Obsidian doesn't exist anymore. It's just Social Justice Warriors. It's like the right. Well, I mean, if you can't hear a thing, let's go back to OBS and we can notice that the audio output capture is on default and the audio input capture is also on default. So I don't know why it's not working. Is there anything else I can add here? Doesn't seem so. Maybe one of these little widgety things. Advanced audio properties. Here we go. Yeah, everything is on default. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's create the character and then I'll tinker around. If nothing works, I'll just put the speakers next to the microphone. I'm really tired of this nonsense. Alright, so... Yeah, I remember, like, if you go really high or really low, the scientist will say something. What do you mean you hear an echo? I mean, I have the headphones on, there's the microphone here. I don't know. It should work. If not, please write a letter of complaint to OBS, because I'm so sick and tired. I wish they would have some competition. Every single time they patch OBS, something goes wrong. Alright, so dexterity affects melee attack and speed and reload time. So I don't really want to use melee. I'll skip it. Strength affects melee weapon and how much ammo you carry. Alright, so I can actually get 2 more points by going below average here. Intelligence gives you crit. Oh, and this one, apparently dexterity is also good for handguns. That's okay, I can use either a rifle or a shotgun. Okay, this one, perception, affects long guns. I guess, like, rifles are long guns, right? I mean, that kind of sounds based. Right. So I get extra headshot and extra critical. Temperament improves your natural health regeneration. And you can use it to lie and sneak. And this one is important as well, so there we go. Yeah, I think this is good. Like, I don't want to go below average. If you go too low, you get some really negative traits. What do you think about Crusader Kings? I like it so far. The service is an improvement from the last game. I'm also happy they didn't remove the use Volt. They didn't remove the use Volt? I didn't know that. It's not really my type of game. I don't really play that type of game, so I'll actually give it a shot. Alright, so we should go with weapons. Does heavy weapon require strength? I don't know. Then you go like dialogue is really good in these games. Like you get a lot of cool stuff if you're spec'd into it. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. If you can't hear anything, then I'll try to tinker with the audio a little bit more once the game starts. I'll probably put just the speakers next to the microphone and be done with it. It's annoying. So let's see. Drink effect duration, +1 to block, +1 to persuade, engineering, dodge, inspiration, medical, plasma damage, science. Okay, so the best one seems to be the persuasion. Yeah, is there like let me okay, look. Every single woman is like this, short hair and very manly looking. Strong jawline, broad shoulders. I'm actually curious if you can even have like long hair in this game. Like look, every single hairstyle, literally every single one. Alright, I guess like this is the only different one where you can have like a long hair. Alright, look. You know, when I go in a nightclub, I don't see women like this in a nightclub, okay? I'm just pointing it out there, like you do not get to see this. So the only... What the fuck is this? This is a cancer patient, man. This is California modeling. Look at this. Look at this. This is like a man that transitioned to a woman and now has testosterone problems. And it's balding. Oh, what the hell? Look at it. Like, so the only long hair options, which I haven't seen on any NPC in the game, seems to be this, which is kind of acceptable, and I suppose this, you know, and then you got like this, right? And then you have like the angry black chica haircut as well. Oh, like this. Kind of funny, like this woman has more hair than all the haircuts put together. What the fuck is it? Like, why would you create something like that? You know, normally I wouldn't care about it. It's like it's so obvious when you play the game, you know. And when you look at the face, hold on, look, you can even do this. All right, this is how progressive this shit is. Like, just so you can understand, this is the worst character creation I have ever seen. Look at this, you know. And then you can, if you want to go overboard, here you fucking go. Look, 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 look. Look at this nonsense. Look. Look. I mean, if this woman was alive in the 1890s, she would have been hired by a circus team. You know, the bearded lady. It's just like, oh god, and oh my, yeah, gender new. Look, come on. And of course you have the cancer collars as well. The Californian cancer collars. But like, okay, so my point is, like, you cannot have a single beautiful character. Like, if you want to play as a beautiful woman, well, you just can't. It's not allowed. Hold on, let me take the nonsense away. Yeah, you can play as an old woman if you want. Plenty of games allow you to do that. No, that's not my point. Like, it's not so bad. The fact that you can do it, it's like, okay, fine. But the problem is you can't play as a beautiful woman if you want. I mean, look. Alright, these are the options. This is it. Like, that's what you can play as. Look at this. Look at it. And by the way, like, these are the NPCs in the game as well. Like everything you can customize, you're going to see as NPCs. Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't like it. But anyway, right, let's play with the guy. Can I at least play as a white guy, or is this like some Mass Effect bullshit? Like you know, in Mass Effect they really didn't let you play as a white person. I guess this is like, yeah, this does let you play. Hold on. So gender male, face. Where is the race? How do I change the race of? Oh, you can't change the race. You need to change. You can change the face, but not the race, I guess. I mean, there's no skin color, right? Yeah, there's no skin color. Oh no, never mind. There is. Look how many shades of brown. Fine. Jesus, let's get rid of that monobrow. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Fuck me. Oh yeah, and you can put makeup on him if you want. Make him look like a fucking clown. I mean, at least this looks like a boy band. He does look like a heavy metal guy, right? Like, hold on. Can I at least have like the heavy metal makeup? There we go. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, fine. No, this is actually good. I'm happy with this. No beer. He needs to feel the warm titty against his cheek. I'm not going to play as a drag queen. Like, this is apparently my fantasy, right? Why is the chat so delayed compared to where I'm at in the game? Oh, by the way, do you know that in this game, they don't let you name your character? Like, it's a single player game, and you can't name your character certain things. Like, let me just hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you in a bit. What is it? The Outer World band names. All right, so just so you can understand. All right, so these are the list of names which you are not allowed to make. And take into account, this is a single player game, right? I mean, it doesn't have multiplayer. So, for example, right, I looked up a name that you can't... Okay, look here. This is insane. This is fucking insane. Like, dude, this is a single player game. Alright? Like, this is a single player game, and it doesn't let me use whatever name I want. Like, this is some sick level of censorship that I have never seen before. Like, I understand if the game is multiplayer. You know? Like, I understand if the game is played with other people, and it's like, okay, it's offensive to others. But if I'm playing by myself, like, there's no one in the room, there's no... You're not allowed. Right? And it's not just this. Apparently, there's other names that are weird. Like, look. What? Why can't I name it Muslim? Hey, Alex. No, this is sick. Like, there's a list of over 100 names that you're not allowed. Well, I think Jogger is allowed because that one came after this game. The name ban list is stupid for multiplayer as well. I mean, you know, I kind of get it. Like, if the company is going to ban you anyway, like in World of Warcraft, if you go around and you have an offensive name, they ban you, right? I'm like, fine. You know, it's so that people don't get banned, I get it. But, like, this is a single-player game. Like, what the fuck? You know, and look how big the list is. Like, it's a massive list. Ejaculate. And it's also curse word, like fasciste, you can't play it. Phallus, fascista, feminazi. No. Like look. What the fuck? I bet Marxist is available. I'm willing to bet Marxist is available. Let's try it. Oh yeah, Marxist is available. Yeah, of course it is. Can I name it Hitler? Look, Hitler isn't available. I'll tell you what, I bet Stalin is. Ah, Stalin is available, right? Che fucking Guevara is, right? Look. Oh, fascist is? Okay, that's weird. But like fascista isn't. What? Why are they doing this? What? Yeah, hold on. Like, no. Now I'm curious. Ha! What the fuck do they have with Jews? Let me think something else. Oh, Jew isn't available. That's weird. Yeah, fuck is allowed. Yeah, this one isn't. Alright, Trump. Let's try Trump. Yeah, it does let you to play Trump. And Donald. Social justice warrior. Oh, it lets you play a social justice warrior. Okay. Nah, I think simp works because the word got popularized after this game. You can play with cock as well. Obviously, like the N word is banned and that type of stuff. Oh, Goggle doesn't let like there's also some other weird names like homosexual isn't allowed. Jizz isn't allowed. Like look at it. There's hold on. How many? Jesus fucking Christ. 495 words that the community found out. 495 words are being banned from a single player game. This is unreal. This is just beyond weird. The levels of censorship that they're willing to do. Like, single player goddamn game. Fine, whatever. Thank you, Cryptic. Well, he's going to be jogging, alright. Yeah, homosexual isn't allowed. Thank you, Cryptic. Yeah, I'll put the speakers on. I don't know why it's doing this. God damn it, if I put the speakers on, then it's going to give me echo. Yeah, I guess mute people are the ones that are the most difficult to control, right? Yeah, I know you're not hearing the game. I'll tinker with the audio now.
Where were we? Oh, yes, a smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he
Alright.
he's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. But not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. I'm... his name is Hawthorne, and he should... Wait.
I'll tell you this though, like the game does look gorgeous.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in Law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Look how lame the humor is.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Get it? Like he was supposed to plant the beacon where the ship will land, but he didn't actually plant it. He held it in his hand so the ship landed on top of him. Tee hee hee. That is so funny. Ah ha ha ha. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not the wokest game I know, but it's pretty woke. Blizzard removes World of Warcraft a seed where Garrosh calls Sylvanas a bitch from 10 years ago. Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Did they actually do this? Oh my god, like that is... Holy shit, dude. I mean, I kind of like the graphics of it, you know, the colors are quite beautiful. That's the only thing this game has going for it. Yeah, like they really want to be like Portal, except Portal is actually good. Man, like Portal was absolutely hilarious. That's how you do humor properly. This is for the console peasants.
Now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh yeah, this game is quite woke. It's not the wokest game ever, but it is very woke.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, well, that stinks.
I'll patch him up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead, yeah.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sneaking around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Why would I kill him? I feel sorry for him. Give me your gun and I can help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun.
Oh, wow.
Some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
I love the company slogan. Yeah, I mean, I guess it can do humor occasionally good. Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Alright. Fine. Yeah, you got right clicking. It's got a little bit of a zoom. There's a little bit of a input delay. I think maybe it's because I'm streaming. Or maybe it's like because my strength and dexterity are low, so.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in there?
Okay, you get the tactical time dilation. This is for the console peasants who can't aim. And look, I always hated this in console games. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, it was fine when Max Payne did bullet time, but these things, they're like just made because console peasants can't aim. That's literally the reason. I hated Fallout VATS. I really did. I thought it took away from the whole thing. It's like, why make a first-person shooter? Oh shit. Yeah, why make a first-person shooter and add the VATS thing to it? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, look at it. To be honest, I am playing on hard mode, so these guys do quite a bit of damage. And I didn't make my character for fighting either. Put a lot of points in charisma and intelligence, so. Ah, Fear was a good game. The second one was shit, though.
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
Look, every single woman is going to have the same haircut.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in a Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
And another thing, you're going to notice that this game is like Star Trek. Every single woman is brave, relatable, and heroic, while every single man, especially the white men, are either incredibly incompetent, very unskilled, or just plain evil. Or a combination of both. It's just a landing violation.
You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Alright.
Seriously? But those marauders will... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
The thing is, like, now that I know it's there, I can't help but use it. Like, I can't help myself not using it. Yay, quest complete. I'm not going to kill her. I'm not a murder hobo. I'm not Sargon or Arch. Jesus.
This is gonna take a lot of
Do you guys play video games like this? Like you kill every NPC you see?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Oh yeah, this is more of the great jokes.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Oh my god, they're trying to copy Portal. This is so cringe.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
It's like GLaDOS without the charisma.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
I already played Iron Harvest. They even did the GLaDOS
Smile
voice.
for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
And by the way, even the computer is ugly as fuck.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
When you see how ugly the computer is, look here.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah, not even the AI waifus are safe. There is no AI waifu here. I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding parties.
Oh look, she's got like crazy eyes. She's got the AOC face.
1.
You realize we're on the ground. Is something supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Ready to get the ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Hawthorne is dead. Marauders killed him. Yeah, Marauders killed him, let's lie.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Oh my god, look, this cringy. Oh, it's such a cringy CalArts drawing. Ah, and the joke. It's like, oh, you must be Captain Hawthorne, wink wink. I'm not Hawthorne, Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead.
Oh
Welcome
my god.
back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
Haha, so funny. Ah, you don't understand, my name is V.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I thought I found a part like that.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
No. The Unreliable is the name of the shit. Knock it off with this nonsense.
It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Can I delete her and install Cortana instead? Alright, so I got skill improvements. You can level up in this shit. Please fly the ship into the sun. Alright. Ranged. Oh, so you can. Alright, you can just put points into all of these at once. Alright. And I think I got like perks. More base health. More base health is good. Yep. Do I have any armor? Let's see. So this one does 100 DPS. And this one does 52 DPS. Why the fuck does the shotgun do less damage than the gun? That makes no sense. What type of a shotgun has a cartridge rather than shells?
Devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Okay. So, can I install a mod? I don't have mods. Okay. Am I pretending to be black? No, it's a white character.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
How on earth does this work? Like, so she went out to, because she realized that there is a illegal spaceship, right? So she went there in order to give a fine to the person that landed, and she found a couple of marauders, and because I helped her with the marauders, now she's not going to give the fine. Wow, great writing. I mean, wow, that's some quality NPC things. Ooh la la. She could have just given you the fee and you didn't have to pay it or something. What is this? Is this like a Marauder camp? Ah, yeah, it is a Marauder camp. That's it. Bam. I guess it's kind of cool for a headshot. Is there like an animal there? Because I hear some roars. Alright. I guess I probably don't have a lot of those Fs. The healing, I mean. The fuck, where did it shoot me from? Wait, where is it? I'm blind, I swear to God. Bruh! Oh! How the hell did he get there? What the hell is it with this AI? Outer diversity? Yeah, that sounds great. Outer Californian. Oh yeah, and by the way, like, the corporation is supposed to be... Which means that I'm going to play as a corporate guy. I'm curious if I can ruin this social justice utopia. Can you believe the developers compared this game to BioShock? Like, what the fuck are you smoking? BioShock is an actually good game. I don't know if they have real world politics or not, because I haven't played that much. I mean, obviously you're not going to meet Hillary Clinton here, so there's that. Well, it's not the hardest, it's just on hard.
Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed. But how do you know I'm not a Marauder, Angry?
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Branching quest is the only thing they've done right, so you legit have an ending where you can fly a ship into the sun. Enjoy the only good planet? Oh my god. Is this the only good planet? Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. No, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associated humor.
Well, that sounds good. I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Ooh, do you see how evil the company is? Ooh, it charges rent in order to have a gravesite. Ooh, so evil. Capitalism, bad. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I'll collect the dues.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
What happens if you don't fucking pay, though?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Taxation and theft. Well, it's not taxation because you're not paying to the government, you're paying to the company. You know, private company can do whatever it wants.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
This town must be pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong.
Thank you, Herr Dr.
We're
Nappy.
survivors.
It's going cancerous.
Brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Private companies can only do whatever they want as long as what they want is aligned with leftist ideology. Man, that is so fucking true. That is so true, Alice. Who do I talk about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
I got a quest. Gonna make some money. Gonna rob a few houses. Oh look, it's just like Fallout. Your subscription to the Humorist Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription, and I will throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovel, Gazette, and Quarterly. The Edgewater Cemetery is property of the Spacer Choice Company. The Spacer Choice family takes care of its own. From the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstone, complimentarily edgy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer Choice. Alright. Oh, I need the password. Let's see if I can hack it. Theodore Granger, cause of expiration, industrial accident. Paid and unaccounted. Teddy's corpse was missing a hat. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. Okay, this part was funny. Oh, I can steal this shit. Well, I mean, there's no one in here, so I can take whatever the fuck I want. When will we get the guy from the Lack of Entertainment channel? He seems very smart and handsome. Man, he is. I don't know, maybe I can try doing a little bit of a co-op with him, you know, get him on a stream or something. You know what I hate about these role-playing games? Every single one of them. Like Gothic. I think Gothic was the only role-playing game that didn't allow you to do this. So, like for example, if I was playing Gothic, right? You guys know that game. If I wanted to go in someone's house like this, and the person was there, they would come in and kick me out of the house. Like they would sit at the door and tell me to get out. That if I didn't get out, like they would call the guards. And that made a lot more sense than these type of RPGs like Skyrim and, you know, Fallout, where you can just go in people's houses and steal everything that's not nailed to the wall. Well, you know, Alice, it's one thing. No, I kind of get it where they want to go with this, because it's like if we didn't have rules, companies would probably, you know, charge you to pay like rent your entire life until you die, and if you don't pay, then you don't get a burial. I mean, okay, fine. You know, it's a little bit of a parody on capitalism, I guess, but like we don't have that in the real world, right? Like companies are regulated. We don't live in an anarcho-capitalist society where companies can just do whatever they want. The barber shop is the guy that needs to pay. And by the way, like, the barber is also evil because he's a white guy. So, let me show you. Right. He happens to be the barber and the guy in the morgue. Like, again, look at this, right? He's literally right here. Why is he allowing me to go into the other room? He's not complaining. He's not kicking me out. Which means I can just steal shit. So basically why he is evil, and again, like, remember, every single white guy in this game, except the scientist, except the doctor, is either evil or incredibly incompetent. So what this doctor does is he is also the morgue, right? Like, he takes care of the bodies and he steals stuff from the corpses, like he grave robs. So in this case, there's this guy which has golden teeth and he wants to get the head of that guy in order to pay his rent. This game's commentary on corporatism is legit. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, communists often comment on, like they identify the problems, but their solution is the cancer. I mean, yeah, you know, fine, like, if there was no legislation and companies could do literally whatever they wanted, then you could probably have something similar to this.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
What a prick. Every single white guy is a prick. What? Oh. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Bitch, where's Silas's fucking money?
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I mean, you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. That's on quality drama. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note.
Ben, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Another thing that I don't like in this game is that if you use certain skills like lying, it gives you experience, so you're kind of incentivized to lie.
They start asking you, keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Ah, this is the sick house, eh?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time.
Can we ficky?
I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't.
Sounds like social justice.
But there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we got.
I got some trading.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You did help? What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you. People will talk. Company always tells us.
Why isn't she wearing a mask?
Spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
Man, that company is so based.
Pride in my work.
You can't blame yourself.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Hey, come on down to Wuhan City where the bats are food and the healthcare shitty. Come on down. Alright. Is there a doctor here? What is this? Medical sentry? Oh, look, I can rob people. Okay. Black. What the hell? Is this game worth picking up? No. Did you see how fast I responded? Did you see that? It's like, is this game... No. Like, only if you're super bored and you've already finished every single other game on the market. Man, I really love this architecture though. Like, I love the American salon. I always wanted to go to a salon. You know, like the sign up here, and then there's like this little thing. American architecture is amazing. I don't know why I like it so much. Replace company with the party, and you got a good communist and anti-communist propaganda. Yeah, man. Like a lot of corporations run just like socialist nations with informants and you know all the rest. So, yeah, I mean, there is... You know, like, what do you think corporate policy is? You know, sorry, not corporate policy. How do they call it? Corporate culture. Yeah, corporate culture is actually collectivism. That's literally it. Instead of calling you comrades, it's like, oh yeah, we're the Spacer Choice family or whatever. It's the same principle because, and I'll tell you why. Like what socialist nations want to do, like North Korea and whatnot, they want to control people, right? And there's just one good way of doing it, like everything else. You know, there's just like one proper way of doing it. So that's why like these companies, they feel a lot like communist culture. It's because it's how you control people. Oh my god, like this was... Get ready for a sob story, guys. Get ready for a sob story.
I don't know you.
Alex Hawthorne.
The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here is a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is, Charm.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub.
Oh my god, it literally takes less than half an hour.
I misreckon you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
No. What about the deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own.
Fucking communists!
Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Just feel like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you, just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time.
Oh my gosh, wanted to be in the sciences. A woman wanting to be in the sciences, but the glass ceiling.
I disabused myself.
The glass ceiling. I wanted to be a scientist. What happened? Tell me about that glass ceiling, dear.
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up.
So sad.
I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you going to pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Oh my god. Asking questions is the foundation of science. Oh, I already feel like puking, but okay.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Maybe she should have gotten into the social sciences.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life. As if this is something bad, you know. You know, as if bartending isn't a noble job or something. This is why I hate people from California. Like, you get the feeling that they look down on the working class.
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work.
Yeah, exactly.
Pans don't scrub themselves.
Okay, take it back.
Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
You know, like...
So fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
It would be nice if you could have her as an NPC. You would believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Manelian spirit. See, like, this is the thing. If I choose the lie, I get experience. If I choose the other ones, I don't. So I just have to lie.
You knocked your head in the cannery.
For min-maxing.
Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is?
Crazy scientist stranded me on a planet. Okay.
Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Okay, let's see what we can sell. Selling all the junk. What is this? Yep. Okay. Troop armor. Armor parts. Weapon parts. Yeah, I don't think I need weapons, so I can sell this. I mean, I do need weapons, but I don't need melee weapons. And that's pretty much... Okay, I got 2 of these. Already have another gun. That should be it.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
Mostly drunk.
Coming right up.
Do I get healing here? Hack computers. Spacer choice, spacer choice. Okay. Let me guess, can I go behind? Yeah, look, it can go behind. I think like there was a gun behind one of these toilets. Ah, there we go. Don't ask how I know this. I never understand like the make me a sandwich being so insulting. It's like it's the easiest food to make. If you love someone, you'd make them a sandwich.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing to myself.
The way it goes, I suppose.
What the hell is this? Trouble ticket. Ah, okay, so this is like the mechanic, I guess. Oh, and by the way, the sexy NPC, well, sexy by this game standards anyway. The sexy NPC is asexual. Isn't that a thing? And they actually made the big deal. It's like, oh, it's the first NPC that is asexual. It's like, okay, you're giving me a castrated woman. Is that it?
The grease monkey, Argo?
This is the sexiest NPC in the game.
Sir, you asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we thought. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest.
The evil white man.
Spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do it.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to
the evil white man tormenting the poor woman of color.
I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Must be. I'll introduce myself.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Nah, this is actually good looking compared to Dinah. Not that it says much. Ship needs repairs.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it. Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Sounds like fun.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are
freeloaders! Oh my god. Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Oh, absolutely. They're company property, I see that. I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately.
Oh my god, look at the fascist white dude. Alright, I'll help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
The fuck did she do to her hair?
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of you.
Why do you look at me like that? Stop looking at me. You're asexual, go away.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
It's not like we got a choice.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh my god, you tattletale. Seems straightforward to me.
Sure, it all comes together seamless in his own head. And I reckon he means well for all that. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quietly.
Sounds based.
If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
The fuck do you want me to do? I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. Yes, there are very fine people on both sides.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Nah, I don't think they shoot you on sight.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders.
Good.
Worse.
Then they can come back.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Not a single option is I disagree. Yes, I noticed that.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. It's just an idea.
Where would I find
The
them?
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
I turned up the sound.
Thanks, mister. That's what my stick.
Let me look at the inventory, see if I can have some armor. This one is good armor. How do I equip it? Oh, okay. She's got a 7. She's got decent armor. Yeah, no women of color to voice over. Hold on.
Sorry, just be a minute.
All right, I'll play some more tomorrow if you guys if you guys want to see it. I don't know. Like if I keep getting a lot of people watching, then I'll keep playing this game. If not, I'll play something else. But it's funny. Like it's got some really cringy stuff. So I can show you guys. But yeah, I'm a little bit sleepy right now, so I have to turn in. The aesthetics are keynote, and the story and gameplay is meh. Yeah, exactly. The aesthetics are really good. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. All right. See you later. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the donations.